Welcome everyone to the Daytona International Speedway here. We're here for the regular season finale of the Bullet Racing League. Everyone's seasons come down to this. Do they make the playoffs? Well, it'll come down to a points battle coming to the end here. We got 60 laps here tonight. We had Nick Hapiak on the pole. Alongside him, we'll get a quick grid showing up here. So we have Nick Hapiak. He starts on the pole here tonight. He's got Greg Pillar alongside him in that second place position. We have Casey Ellis and Rodney Ayers in that behind those two drivers. Pacey Wygant, he won Daytona earlier this season. We'll see if he can go back-to-back at Daytona, and Kenneth Chaney alongside him. Giovanni Klein and Kyle Taub in that 7th and 8th spot. Rounding out our top 10, we'll have Donnie Kite and Leonard Williams. Cole Snyder and Nathan Lamont will be in 11th and 12th. Jimmy Minch and Tristan Bayer, they'll be 13th and 14th. TJ Anderson and Josh Arnold will be 15th and 16th. And rounding our field tonight will be the 28 machine of Lane Myers. So here we go, the pace car is going to take that hard left turn onto pit road. For the final time, well, not the final time. Well, actually, no, we're going to go one more extra pace lap. That pace car will take that hard left turn onto pit road for the final time to start a race this season, for the regular season. Just 17 car field night. So Pacey Wygant was the winner from earlier in the season here. He was unstoppable from his teammate. No one could get those two separated, and Pacey Wygant was able to hold off his teammate and was able to win here earlier the season opener, earlier this season. He also won the Clash before that, but that was at the Erndale Figure 8, and he was running pretty well up in the duels, I believe. As we're down the back straightaway of a 60 lap race here tonight, we'll take a quick look at our weather. It's a beautiful night here in Daytona. I have a 80 degree ambient temp with a 81 degree track temp. Low amount of winds, only 3 miles per hour, and a 64% relative humidity with a cloudy skies. So nice nights here on the 7th of September, 9:15 in the sim. It's a beautiful night here to go racing for the regular season finale and see who will make the playoffs. Pace cars off for the final time to start a race this regular season, and we are underway here at Daytona. Hapiak off to a great start from the inside lane, but he wasn't able to hop up in front of Pillar. Now they're going to be side by side for that race lead into 1 and 2. Everyone's going to try and settle in here. We got a decently long race here tonight. Well, kind of a short race, but we also got a little sprint to the stage as well. Only that stage will end at the end of lap 25, so this stage points could come into play if you want to make the playoffs. Right now, Greg Pillar is able to clear down in front of Rodney Ayers, and Greg Pillar will lead the first lap here tonight. The turn 1, Hapiak, Ayers, and Pillar, they're on the bottom. Ellis on his outside, but now it's going to be side by side with Wygant. So right now we only got 2 cars on the outside lane, 3 cars on the outside lane. If you count Williams all the way there in the back, I believe that's Williams. So everyone single filing in so far for now, and just trying to ride this out for the first stage. You can see those teammates up there. You see Nick Hapiak, I believe Nick Hapiak, Pacey Wajent, Rodney Ayers, all teammates, I believe, all right there next to each other. And the teams are going to be coming into play tonight, so everyone's going to try and find their teammate and help each other throughout the entire night. But currently we're still single files for now, as early on in this race, only lap 30 of 60, you got 25 laps to the first stage once again, so everyone's going to try and stay in line here, just try to keep their race alive. They don't, definitely, no one wants to get wrecked out here and then end up missing the playoffs because they get wrecked out early. See some drivers trying to make the move up in the back, trying to make it the outside lane work, but no one else seems to want to make it happen. The drivers that do want to make it happen are just kind of all separated from the pack together, so they're not able to get that run. Right now, Greg Pillar leads with Ronnie Ayers pushing him behind that 17 machine, and was single file on the bottom. As that top six start to gap behind there, you see Kyle Taub, he's in that 7th place spot, kind of getting a little separated from the back end of Casey Ellis for that 6th place spot. So these top six a little spread out compared to the rest of the field. Everyone's just kind of minding their own business right now, not trying to make any moves. As soon as I say that, Casey Ellis moves up to the top, trying to make something happen. And then quickly, that does not work. He hops back down to the bottom. Even out of that 53 machine, we'll see if Ellis will make that move, being a little aggressive, trying to get that outside lane to work. But no one's really going at that 53 machine. Here they go again. Up to the top. Klein thinking about it, not gonna do it. Really single file here. We're just waiting, kind of waiting out towards the back half of the stage to maybe try and make moves, try and get those stage points. Right now you see Pillar, Ayers, Hapiak, Wajent, Klein, and Ellis, those top six, just kind of separated just a little bit from Carl Taub. Taub in the rest of the field starting to bring that gap back down. So we're starting to claw back a little bit, definitely within drafting range. Wajent, he tried to move up there, and Klein's to his inside now, side by side for that 4th place position. Hapiak moves up in front of Wajent, going to try and drag him along back in line. Now Hapiak hops back in halfway down the back straightaway, and Wajent's stuck on the outside. No help. So now you got Hapiak, Ellis. They're trying to make that lane work. Now here comes Wajent and Ellis. They're on the outside. They have to side draft that inside lane, try to make something happen. Now Hapiak comes up, here comes Ayers. Ayers hops up in front of Nick Hapiak. Oh, but Hapiak is turned down to the Klein. He saves it. Great save by that 6th machine of Nick Hapiak. And there will be no caution. It will stay green. No caution will come out there. What a save for that 6th machine, but that allows that top 3 to pull away a little bit. Pillar still leads, and that moves Klein to 2nd. Ayers trying to make that move work around the outside once again. As you got Happy Wajit and Ayers all on the top side trying to make something work. As everyone moving to the top here early on in this race. Now everyone was on the bottom single file. Now they're about lap 9. Everyone's trying to move to the top. You got Ayers, Happyak, Wajit, Pillar, Klein all up on the top there. Drivers in the back still on the bottom, but here comes Pillar. He's going to look to the inside with Klein. Thinking about going to the bottom of Wajin here. Yes, he will. Just stick to the bottom of the track, make that inside lane work again. That inside lane starting to resurge. You see half the field pretty much down there. You only got 4 or 5 cars up on the top. You see Ellis all the way back there. You got 2 drivers. Actually, that's Kite. Probably got checked up from that almost incident from Happyak all the way to the back, but they shouldn't lose a lap by the end of the stage, so they should be fine. Still got 15 laps to the stage. But right now, Ayers, Happyak, Wajin, all teammates up on the top, and Pillar, Klein, that 4-car call top on the bottom. And the intensity starting to pick up. 10 laps in this race. Side by side now, everyone's trying to get any spot they can. Try and get that track position, try and get some extra stage points, and put themselves into that end of the playoffs. You see, you know, we've seen Wajin. He's won 4 races this season, so he's pretty solidly locked in. He might already be advanced, just by how many points he may have. We'll have to see. So Wajin, not really too worried about it if he does get in an early incident. He'll probably be okay. Some other drivers that haven't been here all season. We've seen Greg Pillar. We've seen him not. Didn't really start at the start of the season at Daytona early this season. So he could have a little bit less points compared to some of the full-time drivers. And some drivers are maybe trying to get right into that points position. Yeah, Greg Pillar in 10th in points in tonight. Nick Happyak is on. Nick Happyak is the points leader with Wajit in 2nd, and Jimmy Minch in 3rd. And Ryan Ayers and Donnie Kite. They're the top 5 in points so far. Side by side. Oh, Happyak, he gets sideways. That's going to almost contact with Klein. Klein almost went on the apron there, almost getting wrecked. That's going to kill that outside lane's momentum. But now that's going to allow Pillar to clear out for the lead. He's got Klein there in 2nd behind him. But down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. About halfway through the first stage, 13 laps in. Now that outside lane is starting to fall back a little bit. They're starting to fall back to the back of the pack, but they're going to try to have to rebuild their momentum. They want to be able to try and fight for the stage win. But right now you got about 3 cars clear on the bottom. See Taub there in 3rd, clear the bottom. We'll see if he hops up to the top and maybe try and make a move for the stage win. You see Ayers, Happyak, they're up on the top. Got that 22 machine, Josh Arnold behind them. got Pillar inclined on the bottom, still clear. Taub did not get the opportunity, did not take the opportunity to go up to the top lane. Got Cole Snyder there in fourth behind Taub, the inside. But outside lane not moving yet. See this, everyone started getting intense racing. Everyone's getting a little bit more antsy, but Klein, he moved up. He's got Taub behind him. Snyder up there as well. So they both, all three of those drivers move up to the top. Try to block that outside lane from making any move. See, Pillar got left out on the bottom. Those top three still clear on the bottom. Well, now top twos. Here comes the inside. You got Pillar with Wygant down on the bottom. You got Leonard Williams behind Wygant. They're trying to make moves. They contact. Climbs over the outside wall. Everyone keeps it straight. Will stay green. That's another wreck almost happened right there. As we stay green as to the end. We're still green so far. Just under 10 laps to go on the stage. Everyone try and get some stage points. But Wygant takes the lead with Williams behind him and Ellis behind Williams. That outside lane really got stacked up, and now that outside lane really has no cars out there. Now Wygant, he moved up to the top with Arnold, and Happyak's up there as well, his teammate. Actually, no, that's not Arnold. They kind of have similar schemes there. That's that 14 machine of Nathan Lamon. Lamon's gonna move to the bottom. Gonna try and take this race lead away from Pacey Wygant. As he's gonna have help from Josh Arnold. And now single file. Now Arnold hops up. Lehman's gonna block. It's got Happyak. They're gonna be behind those two drivers, those two Pennzoil machines up in the race lead. As now the top lane starting to resurge. So it seems like the top and the bottom just kind of switching momentum. Everyone moves to the top, then everyone moves to the bottom. You see Pillar there on the bottom of that orange machine, trying to make that inside lane work, but just not able to get enough help. But now he moves up. Now that inside lane's starting to lose cars. Think about that, but watch it. He ditches Pillar there on the bottom. And oh, Pillar's gonna get contact. Pillar's gonna go around. He's gonna save it again. Boy, we have multiple great saves tonight. Pillar's gonna save it, but Ellis gets into the Williams there in the corner. They're both gonna save it. We stay green once again. We almost had 3 almost yellows throughout tonight so far. 5 laps to go on the stage. Everyone getting antsy and trying to get any stage points, every little bit of stage points they can get. But right now, Lamon leads with Arnold behind him. You got Happyak behind there in third, and Talbot in fourth. But Wygant trying to make that bottom work. Happyak thinking about it going down. Not going to be able to work, and he's not going to do it. He's going to stay up top. And now single file for the top 7 cars. Wygant trying to make something happen from the back of this pack. Trying to make that inside lane work, but no one's going with him. Only got 4 laps to go on the stage. You got Kenneth Cheney right in front of him. You got Cole Snyder right in front of Cheney. Only 7 cars in this main pack. No one's really making any moves. And we're just staying on the top of the racetrack. But Lehman and Arnold clear for the lead. Both teammates, I assume they both have the Pennzoil car. You've both seen them last night here on the channel at NAR at Atlanta. So they're here tonight trying to take the race, a race win. But Lehman, almost a bad push there from Arnold. 3 to go in the stage. No one's making any moves yet. But Wajit you can see he's trying to make the move, but no one's going with him. He's going side by side with Cheney. He's been side by side with Cheney so much, just trying to make something happen. Then he just ducks back in, tries to get a run, and tries it again. But Cheney moves to the bottom this time. But Wajit doesn't have a run anymore to stay up there, but Cheney hopped back up. His top 7 pulled away from the rest of the field, so these top 7 will battle out for the stage win. Assuming there will be assuming we don't have a caution. Right now, Lehman leads. You got Arnold behind him. And now we have Wajid and Cheney. They're going to work together on the bottom. Hapiak stays up top. And now Wajid and Cheney, 2 cars tandem down to the bottom, able to make it work. Lehman's going to block Arnold. Didn't get down in time. Now here comes Cheney. He's in second. Down for the race lead now. Lehman leads. Cheney second. You got Wajid third. They're all clear of the top now. Will they hop up or will they going to stay on the bottom? For the final lap in the stage this time by. Wajid's going to move up in front of Arnold. Arnold's going to ditch him though and go down to the bottom of the track. But can't get to his inside. Now everyone moves. Now these top 7 move to the bottom. You have Kenneth Cheney. He's going to move up. Wajid's going to move up. He's going to block Arnold. Lehman's going to go around. Lehman around through the grass. Oh, Wajid gets tagged by Arnold. And Arnold's going to go around. The caution is going to come out for the first time tonight. Right when we get to the final lap of the stage. And Josh Arnold, Nicholas Lehman, Pacey Wajid all involved there. Let's see what happened here. Coming off the corner. Got Arnold trying to make the move of Wajid. And a bad push from Cheney sent Lehman around from the front. And Wajid and Arnold, they kind of just got collected, trying to fake each other out. And that brings out our first caution of the night, and that ends the stage. So, I believe Pacey Wajid does get the lead. Actually, I think he is waiting for someone to pass him. So, see who wins the stage and who gets these stage points. So Pacey Wajid, he will be the race leader. So Pacey Wajid will pick up the stage. So he's starting off at Daytona, pretty much just like he ended it earlier this season. He's gonna win this stage. Well, pit road will be open, so the stage will be whenever that yellow came out, anyways. Yeah, everyone's going to come down pit road, top it off on fuel, take 4 fresh tires. As they cross the line to end the stage here on lap 25. So we're going to come back, we're probably going to go back green with about half the race to go, pretty much halfway. So Wajid went in first. We'll see if he can come out first off pit road. We actually got Cole Snyder. Cole Snyder's gonna take that first spot out. So Cole Snyder taking a different pit strategy there. He's gonna come out first on pit road. There's the race off pit road. You got Jimmy Minch there. He comes out second. So race will be shaken up a little bit. Got Pillar, Ellis, Minch, and Snyder. They're all going to be in front of our race leaders we just had. They probably did have a little bit of damage, so they were fixing it. But we'll be right back here from Daytona. We'll be back for the green flag restart.
past all the pain that you're going through. It won't last if you move how you wanna move. Get lost in the work that you gotta do to be someone better. You can grow into something new. I could be anything that I set my mind to. I do what I need, I can push right through. Fight through those things that are holding me back from the life that I like to have. I'm like, give me time, I'll be just fine. You thought I was worth leaving behind? Get out of your mind. I'll come back better than ever, no matter the watch out, fear me now. I can get real mean, I can get real green, got me hulking now. I don't forget those things, don't hear me loud. I focus on myself, I focus on my health. The greatest revenge is building up yourself. Your life and your drive, building up your wealth. Becoming something better than you've ever felt. If you got dreams that you're chasing, the fear in your life, stand up and face it. Ain't nobody coming to help, you're all alone in this world, in this life, embrace it. I know it might seem hard, it might seem tough, it may sound rough, but this state of mind will get you through a lot of stuff and keep you accountable to stay strong when it's tough. No help, I do it by myself, couldn't even tell it, I've been through well. But on the other side came a soldier, much bolder, standing broad shoulders. Step aside and give me the controller, I came here to win, I don't lose, high roller. I wanna be the best in the game, yeah I came to play and invest, stay colder.
Speedway here in the World Center of Racing. The end of the first stage there, and we're gonna start the second stage here with about just over half of the race left to go. So Cole Snyder will be the race leader. I got Jimmy Minch there in second. Greg Pillar, Casey Ellis and Josh Arnold will round out their top five. So our stage winner, Pacey Washington, he's going to fall to the back of the pack. Probably had a little bit of damage from that incident. It didn't want to take his fast pair early on in this race, so just to save his fast pair there. So doubled up behind the pace car for this restart. So you have Snyder on the bottom. You got Greg Pillar behind him. You have Mitch on the top with Ellis behind him. So the pace car gonna take that hard left turn onto pit road, and we are into the guy car restart zone, and we are underway for the final stage of the regular season. Snyder up to a good start. Minch was able to hop down in front of Pillar, and now it allows Minch to hop into second there, and not gonna have to worry about getting pushed from behind. But now he's gonna move up to the top. And he's gonna block Ellis down the back straightaway. Minch trying to go for the race lead. And 4 for the first time of the second stage. Double file throughout the whole field, so the second stage already starting out a little bit more aggressive than how the start of the race happened. Everyone double file. Snyder trying to make that inside work. He's got Pillar behind him. They're able to just edge out that top lane for now. Mention Ellis. So on the top, not close enough together to get that push. You see Pillar all over back over that 24 machine. Pillar's clear the top. Thought about going up there, all over that back over the 24 machine. That little wiggle from Snyder. But here comes Arnold. He got clear the top there. He's gonna move up in front of Jimmy Minch. Up on the top, Arnold now on the top, trying to get alongside Greg Pillar. And he will. The Snyder's gonna hop up as well. Pillar's gonna be down on the bottom, leading the bottom now. Snyder moves up to the top to block Arnold. So they're gonna be this top two on the top are clear. The Pillar on the bottom, just barely hanging on. Here comes Mitch and Ellis trying to make that middle lane work. They're going to both go to the middle to the bottom. And but Snyder and Arnold see that happening, and they're going to try and go to the bottom, and they almost get together again. But now Arnold and Snyder, they move to the top, bottom. But here comes Donnie Kite. He's on the top. Snyder sees that coming. He's going to hop up. He wants to try and keep control of this pack. He blocks the lane, but the run wasn't there in time. So that allowed Arnold to clear up. Now Arnold's going to clear on the outside. But here comes Mitch on the bottom. The inside on a much bigger run. So the outside start to fall back a little bit. Mitch going to be clear. Will he hop up at this outside lane? He starts to get their momentum back. But now side by side for both lanes. Arnold gets that run on the top side. He's going to be able to clear for the lead. But he's going to stay up top with Snyder. So we're halfway in this race. So 30 to go, but now 31 to go. 31 laps in. So 31 down, 29 to go here in the regular season finale. So about halfway in this race. We'll take the little crank it up segment. Here's our little crank it up segment for about that lap. So now Donnie Kite there, he's there in second. Snyder on the top. Got Jay Mitch leading the field for now. Got Arnold side by side with him, and Ellis there on the bottom. So Mitch and Ellis on the bottom. We got Arnold and Kite up top. Wait, no, sorry, that's oh yeah, okay, that is Snyder up top, but Kite is up top behind Snyder. You got Nathan Lamon, got caught up in that last incident, spun into the trial of grass. He's back up front now. The outside lane really starting to pull away from the inside. But Lamon, he's gonna hop down in front of Mitch, gonna try and take that race lead back, get up to his teammate with Josh Arnold. Right now, that inside lane, just a little less momentum to that top. The top able to have, it's about 2-3 cars clear for now. But off turn number 4, Arnold still leads. So here comes his teammate Lamont out of the bottom. The inside lane starts to move, build that momentum back. Gonna be just side by side with the race leader. Now that everyone's side by side, two lines. But now that inside lane is starting to foul back a little bit. Now Snyder and Arnold both clear. See if they hop down in front of the inside lane. Off turn 4 down the front straightaway. About 25 laps to go, so only got a stage length left to go. Halfback, you see, start to side draft that inside lane, try to keep that inside lane died off. But right now, Donnie Kite, he got his win at Nashville. He's gonna try and pick up a second win this season. 5th in the points for now, so he's solidly in the points. For Arnold up top, he's got Snyder behind him. Got Lemon on the bottom. We got Minch there as well. Top three, Snyder, Kite, and Arnold. Almost clear, but now Lemon's going to be side by side with Donnie Kite on the top. No one's really making too many moves right now. No one's trying to make the move, try and get to the front of the pack. Everyone's kind of staying side by side, double file for now. As soon as I say that, we got Rodney Ayers and Pacey Washington. They're going to take it 3 wide to the middle. Lemon goes down as well. He's got Mensch right in front of him. They allow that top 4 up top to clear. So now Happyak, Kite, Snyder, and Arnold all clear at the top. Now the inside lane is starting to fall back. So, and now pretty much they're almost single file on the top at this point. I was gonna caution. Got that 5 machine at 53 Ellis around there with Tristan Bayer. Oh, Ellis trying to get down in front of Lemon and just not clear there. And and Ellis comes back on the track and collects Bayer. And that brings out our second caution of the night. Fortunately for those two machines. Everyone's will line it up down the pace car. Assume everyone will come down here and take 4 fresh tires and a full tank of fuel. Arnold was able to hold on the lead. He got Snyder behind him with Kite and Happyak and Cheney as our top 5. Here comes everyone down, just to over 20 to go here. Everyone's going to come down pit road. No one's going to stay out on the racetrack. All going to top it off on fuel. Be able to make this a 20-ish lap dash to the end. So Arnold, he's going to come down to his stall. Arnold, he's going to take 4 tires and a full tank of gas. He's going to come off pit road, but Giovanni Klein's going to beat him off pit road. And so Klein's going to be the new race leader. So we'll be right back for the restart with Giovanni Klein going to be on the front. So we'll be right back for the restart. Welcome back here to the World Center of Racing. Yeah, less than 20 to go here, so we're gonna restart with about 19 to go. We'll get that ticker switched over here in a second to the laps to go. There it is, 20 to go. So we'll restart with 19 to go. So actually, Ronnie Ayers, he came out. We thought Klein was the first off pit road. So right now, Ronnie Ayers and Nick Kapiak, they'll be on the front row for this restart. So the pace car can pull off, hopefully for the final time tonight. We'll see, but it will definitely get more intense. Green fly back in the air. Kapiak out to a great start. Shows that outside lane. Ronnie Ayers on the bottom with his teammate Pacey Wagen. See if Kapiak will go to the bottom with his teammate. He's gonna stay up top. Ayers and Wagen down on the bottom now. So you know Wagen, he was with his teammate earlier this season here at Daytona, and he was able to get the win. Now he's up in a prime position coming to the later stages of this race. Now they're 3 wide of the pack. Oh, Lehman a little wiggly there. And now Ayers clear for the lead. He's got Wagen. Here comes Klein. Klein on the bottom. We got Wagen and Ayers up top. On the bottom, we got Ayers and Wagen and Kapiak, all teammates up top. You got Donnie Kite behind them. You have 3 wide through the mid to the back of the pack with only 18 laps to go here in this race. But no contact. Snyder a little sideways, big wiggle there. They better keep it straight. But now that checks up that middle lane in the bottom lane, so now that top lane starts to prevail again, and we're on the top lane. Right now, here comes the bottom back. Yeah, Arnold, Snyder, Lehman there on the bottom, trying to make something happen. Coming up off the corner, trying to side draft the top lane. Right now, that inside lane is starting to pick some speed back up. Top lane's been pretty dominant so far tonight. Oh, we got Arnold, a little wiggle there from a push from Snyder to keep it straight, but that's gonna let that outside pretty much to fully clear. Williams, the last car in line, not able to get clear, but Minch comes down. That inside lane is starting to build back up a little bit. Outside lane about 3-4 cars clear. The inside lane starting to pull up, but now they lost all their help. Minch in that 2033 machine falling back. But now here comes Williams, gonna hop in front. CJ Anderson behind Minch there. Now that inside lane is starting to die off again, so no one can make that inside lane work just yet. That outside lane is just too strong. Not enough people want to go down to the bottom. As Williams, Minch, and Anderson, and now Pillar on the bottom. Only 4 cars on the bottom. through three and four here. Or 1 and 2. Not sure. I've lost my train of thought. Okay, off turn 2, down the back straightaway. 14 to go here at Daytona. Ayers leads with his teammates behind him of Wygen and Happyak, trying to make that outside lane work. They're too strong on the top. No one able to make that bottom work, but they got more cars down the bottom this time. They want to make it work. Will they make it work this time? Maybe pull alongside with the leaders. But here comes Arnold and Snyder down on the bottom. And some more drivers that Lamon there as well. Kyle Taub able to make that inside lane work a little bit better. And inside lane starting to crawl back up to inch back up to that lead pack. Side by side for lead, almost 3 wide. Lamont trying to get under Williams there. Not Ayers, Wygen still by themselves up top with Happyak. But Arnold making that inside lane work. Coming to the final stages of this race. Only 12 laps to go. That's going to go by pretty quickly. Could go by pretty quickly. So that middle lane, that top lane, now they're all back to single file. Now you only got 1 car down there on the bottom. I believe that is, that is DJ Anderson. DJ Anderson behind his lonesome on the bottom. Now Jimmy Mensch got left out down there now. He's all by himself. Greg Pillar all the way in the bottom, but he's all the way at the back. So Mensch should have to fall a long way back if he wants any help. But those top 3 PBR machines, or it's like, well, our Juicy Spider machines, just untouchable right now. No one on the inside just able to make it work. Got contact, Cheney, Kite. They're gonna save it. Oh, they got caution out now. Klein went around Snyder. And that's a caution with 11 laps to go in this race. So take a quick look at that here. So we've seen that stack up there on the top. Everyone was a little out of shape. Yeah, Kite got a bad push from Cheney. They all kind of accordioned up into the wall. They're 3 wide. Anderson got into Klein. Klein up into the wall with Snyder. Snyder went around, and Lemon and Klein also turned each other as well there. And that brings out our caution late into this race, very late into this race. So caution there with 11 to go. 11 to go. So we'll be right back with the restart when we return. Welcome back to the Daytona International Speedway for the Bolt Racing League regular season finale. Tonight we decide the playoff drivers who will fight for a championship in the last few races of the season. But now we had a late race. We had a late yellow here. You see Giovanni Klein, Lehman, and got involved there with Cole Snyder. They were up front battling pretty much through the field. But now it's down to the last 7 laps. You got Ayers and Arnold on the front row. You got Minch and Wajid behind those drivers. And now we're going to come down to the 7 laps to go, this time by a pace car. So turns off to the pit road. Then we are coming to the Guy Car Research Zone. We are back underway here at Daytona for the final 7 laps of the regular season. The outside with a great start. The inside lane not able to get going. Arnold and Mish desperately trying to find their way up, trying to find a hole up to the top. Now going to dive it all the way back to the yellow line here, trying to shorten the distance around. You see Wajid, Ayers, Halfback, Kite, Cheney all up to the top by themselves right now. But now you got some drivers on the bottom. They got Pillar moving behind Minch and Arnold. And now you got 3 wide through the center. It's Snyder, almost clears himself. Got a car up on the outside wall. Off to into turn 3 there. That's Greg Pillar and Leonard Williams. Both go around in the back of the pack. That brings out another caution. Yeah, just Williams just slot in line, just not clear there, and he just ends up turning Pillar hard on the outside wall. Just a missed time there. Just the aggressiveness, trying to find their way in the line, try and get back up into the pack late in this race. But that will bring it down to pretty much a 3-lap shootout. Currently under pacing here. Assuming no one will pit. No one really, only really the back half of the field really pitted there just for a little bit of damage. And he's hopping off on fuel to the end there. Even though they can easily make it to the end at this point, but try and get that extra fuel in the car, maybe bring that rear weight down. But yeah, everyone's going to stay out on the track. So we're gonna restart with less than 5 to go. So we'll be right back for the restart here at Daytona.
Pull those belts tight. You're watching the Bolt Grand National Series.
Ready, green, green, green.
Welcome back to the World Center of Racing. We are for the final 3 laps of the Bullet Racing League regular season finale. All the seasons come down to this: who will make the chase or the playoffs. We'll have to see, but right now, Ronnie Ayers, Cole Snyder, they'll line up on the front row for most likely the final restart of the night. They gotta make it 2 laps to get back to the white, and we will race back to the checker no matter what at that point. They gotta make it 2 laps. That pace car gonna turn off to the pit road, hopefully for the final time tonight. Cole Snyder on the inside, Ayers leading the control car on the outside. Green flag, back in the air, we're backing away for the final 3 laps of the regular season, assuming there's no more cautions. Ayers and Wygant, they're both clear the bottom. Happy Act up top, they're gonna stay there. They're gonna stay up top with Happy Act, but that inside lane starting to lack on that restart. Let's allow that top 2, 3 to pull away, but you gotta be a little careful. Can't get too far in front of the pack. The Ayers, Wygant, and Happy Act, 3 cars clear of the top, 3 cars clear of the rest of the field. And right now, Arnold, he's gonna move to the bottom of the Happy Act. Here comes Tom, he is gonna move to the bottom. They're gonna work side by side with Happy Act. They got Ayers and Wygant up in the top 2. Here comes Arnold, he's trying to make that inside lane work. Got that Ford machine of Kyle Top on the bottom. They're going to be pushing each other, but Wygant, all of that back bumper of that 17 machine of Ronnie Ayers. Now Happy Act, he's going to get clear. Mitch, he might be able to get clear of the top, the bottom as well. 2 laps to go in the regular season for the Bullet Racing League Grand National Series. Now Klein's clear. Klein's going to take the move to the bottom. He's going to get side by side with Mitch. The top 3 still clear. But Klein, you can see how aggressively he's side drafting the outside lane with Jimmy Minch. He's going to have help with Josh Arnold. They're going to make it 3 wide on the bottom now with Cole Steiner on the bottom. But Klein, he's going to get checked up with Arnold. They're all going to go to the back. They're going to fall all the way to the back. They're 3 wide on the back of the pack, but that allows that top 3 to clear again. Minch moves down in front of Tristan Bayer. We've seen him involved in the wreck earlier in this race, so Bayer trying to make that move work. Bayer's going to get shuffled out to the apron now. They're going to move 3 wide. Snyder from the back. He's going to make it work. White flag in the air. They're going to make it back. They're going to go to the end no matter what. The final lap of the regular season. Down to the turn 1 and 2. That's top 4 or 5. Clear the bottom. Pillar, will he make a move down to the bottom? You got Snyder on the bottom, Ball by himself. Now you got Anderson on the bottom with Cheney. But those top 4, 5, clear now. Lamont, will he make a move? Pillar's going to move to the bottom. Happy Act thinks about it. He's going to stick with Wygant up top. Down to 3 and 4 for the final time. Ayers going to block the bottom. Wygant doesn't have a run yet. Will he ditch his teammate of Ayers? Or will he push his teammate to the win? Off turn 4. Ayers going to move up to the block in the middle. And Wygant all over his bumper. Not going to make it work. He's going to move to the top just in time. Not going to get there. Ronnie Ayers will win the regular season finale here at Daytona as they wreck behind him. Ronnie Ayers was able to get the lead late. He stuck with his teammate Pacey Wygant. He was able to get the win just like Wygant did earlier this season. Wygant stuck with his teammate at the end. And this time it's the roles reversed. Ayers wins this race and Wygant is second. What a way to end the regular season finale. And Ronnie Ayers gets his race win. Gets the race win. So Ayers gonna bring it down to the tri-oval and burn it down in that PBR Racing Ayers assigned machine. As Ayers burns it down, we'll be right back with our top 3 interviews. Welcome back to the World Center Racing, where Ronnie Ayers finishes out the regular season with a win. We'll bring in Ronnie Ayers, our race winner. Ronnie Ayers, our race winner, gets that regular season finale win. How's it feel to win the regular season finale?
Great, man. I'm about time I got me one.
Yeah, you're able to hold off your teammate Pacey to the end. Like I believe you pushed him to the finish in the season opener as well. So, how different really did it feel compared to the season opener as well? I believe how did it feel different? The pushing, the runs, the slickness, I guess, of the track, and how different did it feel?
Yeah, it was a little slicker tonight. You could definitely tell the runs was crazy. Like everybody was just coming out of nowhere. I know me and Pacey got to the top as quick as we could, and it seemed like the bottom just couldn't do anything. And but the checkups when we was back in the pack, the checkups was wicked crazy tonight. Like I don't know how many cautions there was almost early in the race, but everybody was able to save it.
All right, well, congrats on the win. But before you send you off on your way, any sponsor you'd like to thank for tonight's race win?
Yeah, I definitely got to shout out my teammate Pacey. He returned the favor by pushing me to the win tonight. Got to shout out Nick. He got top 3, also a teammate. Got to shout out the rest of my teammates over in PBR. I got to shout out you guys for broadcasting for us each week. And I got to shout out Pacey and Nick for admin and everything. And shout out everybody that come out and raced.
Well, once again, congrats on the race win, and we'll see you in a couple weeks for the playoffs.
Thanks, guys.
So that was our race winner, Ronnie Ayers. Will bring in his teammate Pacey Wajent in that second place spot. Pacey Wajent won the season opener. Wajent won the season opener, and tonight he finishes second to his teammate, returns the favor. What do you think? You just was that intentional? You just couldn't get a run. I mean, you able to got another second place spot to end off the regular season though. So how does that feel?
Yeah, it was entirely by design. Me and Rodney and Nick, for that matter, we were all trying to just stay hooked up there all night, and we had made the team call as long as one of our cars wins. Still, we don't really care which one it is. So I wanted to therefore first ensure that one of us 3 were going to win the race, and then that's when I decided to make the move. It was just a little too late though. I'm glad that I could be the one to push him and give him the return for the season opener. Second place is still good. It's just I can't say enough about these PBR guys, man. We are electrifying when it comes to these play tracks, and it shows.
Yeah, so you're able to get that second place spot. You had multiple wins throughout the regular season. How you gonna build that momentum and carry that momentum going into the playoffs in a couple weeks?
Well, as long as I don't have horrible luck, I should have a pretty decent shot at the championship this season. It's been a thorn in my side since I've joined Bolt. I've been here every season since I've been on iRacing, and I still have not been able to wear the title. So, I think just the title itself is going to be difficult, especially against the likes of Happy Hack, Blowers, and some of these other guys. But the momentum I'm carrying from this race quite a bit, especially with a PBR 1-2-3.
Before you send you off on your way, any sponsors like to thank for tonight's second place finish?
Oh yeah, got to shout out Rodney for the win. Y'all up in the booth for broadcasting each and every week. Rodney once again for just putting Bolt Racing everything together. PBR Racing, of course, can't forget to shout them out for I think like the 4th or 5th time. I got to shout out Airs Design, Juicy Spiders, Fast Gas Podcast. Yeah, that my fiance for letting me do this each and every week. And yeah, it's a blast.
All right, well, congrats on the second place finish. We'll see you in a couple weeks for the playoffs.
All right, sounds good, buddy.
So that was our second place finisher, Pacey Wajent. And we'll bring in our third place finisher, Nick Hapiak. So Nick Hapiak finishing third behind his two teammates. How's it feel bringing that third place? Bringing in that third place finish. Yeah, you weren't able to get the win. What do you think you could have done differently, or were you just trying to stay with your teammates? You just wanted to get that top 3?
Well, I was trying to win. I always try to win every time I get on the track. That's my main goal is to win. It just I had a car that had damage. I didn't use my fast repair because I didn't know how wild it was going to get at the end there. So I went in and I think it was at the stage break or one of those cautions. Anyway, I went in and I took all my optional repairs, and the car, it was okay, but it wouldn't suck up like it would before. If I could get in and break that bubble, I could stay there. But the second I got out, I needed that push from the guy behind to really propel it forward. I couldn't get it to suck back up. And going through 1 and 2, I started to kind of back up a little bit out of turn 2 to try and get a gap to second to get a run. And the 32 went low, and I went to kind of block his run to see if I could get him to propel me forward. And we ended up just kind of side by side for a second there, and it kind of side drafted me a little bit, pulled me back. And by the time I sucked up, there was really nothing I could really do. I didn't have enough of a run, and the people behind me weren't close enough to really give me that boost that I needed. So at that point, I knew if I moved out of line, either one, it was going to drop me some spots because they were going to go low, or stay in line and just literally be stagnant in third. But I mean, overall, it's good. We got a 1, 2, 3 for the team. Congrats to Rodney on the win. I mean, top 3 for the team is always good, but I always want to win. So
Yeah, so you bring up third, so a great finish for you tonight. But how are you gonna build this momentum going to the playoffs in a couple weeks?
well, I think I'm regular season champion. I'm not 100% sure on that. I know
Oh yeah,
Casey told me.
I did forget about that. So yeah, I believe you are too. So yeah, congrats on that as well. So yeah, but speaking of all that, how are you gonna bring that momentum into the postseason?
Survive. You can't win a championship if you're wrecked or in the back. So I'm just gonna kind of approach it how I normally do. Go out there, put up the best result I can, and if something does happen and I get damaged, stick it out. Don't back out. If it'll roll and has even 3 horsepower left in her, I'm gonna keep going. So, but I mean, every point counts. It's gonna come down to it. It was close last season between me and Pacey. I don't really foresee anybody really driving away from anybody as far as points go this season. So I think it's going to be another shootout to the end. And it's just one of those things. You just got to do it like normal and hope for the best.
Well, congrats on the regular season championship and that third place finish tonight. But before you send it off on your way, any special thank for tonight's third place finish and the regular season championship?
Well, you guys for putting on the broadcast, Juicy Spider Studios and Gaming, Mike Morgan, Rodney Ayers Designs, Fastcast Podcast. I mean, there's so many of them. I appreciate everybody. Everyone's putting in a lot of hard work, and it's finally starting to show. And it's feeling really good. So I will. I'll catch up with y'all. Hopefully next week I'm in here, and maybe I'll be the first interview.
Yeah, we'll see. But congrats on the regular season championship and that third place finish. We'll see you next week and in the
Well,
playoffs.
yeah, 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah, 2 weeks. We have a weeks in the playoffs.
Sounds good. Y'all have a good night.
You too, man. That was our third place finisher, Nicky Hapiak, and also our regular season champion. So that ends our regular season. But before we sign off here tonight, let's take a quick look at our finishing results here tonight. So Ronnie Ayers bringing home the win, and Pacey Wajid, his teammate, and Nick Hapiak in second and third. Got Nathan Lehman and Josh Arnold, those two teammates, in fourth and fifth. Got Donnie Kite and Cole Snyder in sixth and seventh. Craig Pillar in eighth. Julian Knight and Kyle Top rounding out our top 10 here tonight. This over to the next page. You got Tristan Bayer in 11th. DJ Anderson in 12th. Kenneth Cheney in 13th. Giovanni Klein in 14th. Leonard Williams in 15th. Casey Ellis in 16th. And Lane Myers rounding out our field here tonight. I believe he did not actually take the green flag, so unfortunately he cannot get going tonight. But Lane Myers rounds out our 17 car field here tonight at Daytona. So that ends the regular season for the Bullet Racing League. So we'll see you in 2 weeks. Then we'll come back for the postseason. But next race, Tuesday night, a top-tier racing HRW Electrical Series. They're going to crown the champion at Homestead Miami Speedway and round off their season Tuesday night at 8:20 Eastern Time. We'll see you then. And next week also on Friday, 9:15 Eastern Time, we'll be back for the NAOR Cup Series at Old Atlanta. So we'll be right back at Atlanta, just like we were last night there. So we'll see. And I'm Aaron Brown, and signing off for now. And we'll see you on Tuesday here on the Legends Racing Network.